Etrade is debating whether to ban meme stock star Keith Gill from its platform. Now, apparently, this trading platform wants to ban this particular trader. But what did this guy do? He has a Reddit channel called Deep F Value, where he posts his GameStop trades. And this guy's trades are crazy. But the first thing I want to say is, doesn't it feel good when the bully is bullied? When the bully loses? And maybe that's why a lot of retail traders love this guy. Because he's making hedge funds make losses. Because how is it fair that politicians will make money insider trading, but if this person posts his position, then it's called market manipulation? Because Etrade wants to ban him for posting his trades. But let's see what he posted. Now, the first thing he posted was an Uno reverse CAD to show that the system is being reversed. But don't get excited as a retail traders, because we know that in the long run, the big bullies will always win. They can only lose temporarily, but in the long term of things, it's hard for them to lose. So currently today, June 3rd, we can see that he bought GameStop at $10. And I'm going to show you the chart later, but this is at the absolute bottom. And so far, he has made a total gain. Just today, he made $78 million. He has made a total gain of $85 million from this trade. Now, of course, this is very exciting, and I'm really happy for him. I'm happy that he's winning in life and everything. But I advise anybody out there, do not trade this thing, because I'm going to show you how all of this works. So this man has $180 million in this stock. He bought at $10. Where is $10? So on this side, I have a 4-day chart, and on this side, this is a 1-day chart. So each bar here represents 1 day. Each bar this side represents 4 days. So he bought at $10 at the absolute bottom. How did he buy at the absolute bottom? That's because when you have such large amounts of money, you can bid up the stock price. So since there are not enough shares that are available at the market, that means that you have to buy shares at a higher price so that you can entice people to give their shares. So just him buying is one of the reasons the stock could also be going up in price. Now, another reason is that GameStop, and this is where all of the hedge fund issues are coming in. Because you see, GameStop is a bad company. The company is making losses every year. You can see in this box here, EPS means earnings per share. For most of the quarters, we can see that it's all negatives, right? So this company is always making losses. Its revenue growth is non-existent. So this is always a good company to short. And so many hedge funds are shorting this GameStop company. And if you're out there and you're watching this video and you're investing in this company, please do not invest in such companies, because there are over 10,000 companies in the stock market that are making profit. Why would you be in this one? Anyway, so we can see that the guy bought here at $10, and when he buys, the stock goes up in price. And what else does he do? He posts in his Discord that, hey, I am buying this stock. Can people join me? And other retail traders come in and bid up the price. Now, people who are shorting the position, since they're making a lot of losses, then they have to buy the stock too, so that they can cover up their losses. Because this is how shorting works. Shorting works like this. Let's say I think iPhones are currently $1,000, and I think that an iPhone is going to be $500 in the future. What I'll do is that I'll come to you, I'm like, hey, can you give me your iPhone? This is equivalent of a share in the stock market, by the way. And then I'll go and immediately sell it for $1,000 at the open market. Now, I then wait for 6 months, and then when the iPhone is $500, I'll go buy that iPhone back from the market and then give you back your iPhone, and I will keep the difference of $500. But now the problem is that when you're shorting, since you don't have the shares, you have unlimited losses. Now, if something happened and Apple went crazy and maybe inflation went berserk, and maybe 2 weeks from now, the iPhone then becomes $100,000, then that means I have to go back to the market and buy the iPhone at $100,000. And then I would have a loss of $99,000 since I got $1,000 for the iPhone. This is what is happening here. Since the short traders have to cover up their losses because they shorted and now they're making losses as the price goes up, they also have to buy the stock. And everybody is now buying the stock. And that's why you see these huge gap ups in price. But now this is where it becomes bad for the retail investor. Why do you think there are these big red candles where the GameStop is collapsing? That is because this RoaringKitty guy that is making the retail traders happy for punishing the hedge funds, what he is doing is that he is then selling his 180 million shares. People are starting to sell at these high prices. At these high prices, a lot of things are going on. There are people who are trapped and maybe bought GameStop at $43, at these high prices. When they see the stock returning to that position and maybe they've been in a loss for over a year, they're like, let me get out. So they're going to sell. There are also those people who bought here at 10 that are like, hey, this is a huge profit. The thing is now $40. I'm out. There's this maybe RoaringKitty guy that has 180 million and maybe he's dumping a lot of it on the open market as well. So now everybody is selling and that creates these big red candles. And that's why I advise you, do not go into the stocks. Just watch the stories and maybe enjoy them for entertainment purposes. But if you've not been trading for at least 5 years and you don't know these things, just leave it. There are way easier trades that you can take that I'm going to show you in my other videos that can make you money. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel where I'm going to be teaching you how to trade stocks for free. Also sign up for my newsletter where I'll be sharing a lot of stocks that are likely to go up in the future. May the markets be with you.